Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Stephanie and I'm a part-time reseller, and this is my little fluff-a-love, Celeste. Instead of just showing you my greatest hits, today I'm going to show you my A and B sides. But I'm going to show you what I actually am sending out today on Memorial Day weekend. Now, these sales are going to be all over the place. So right now I think I have like 17 items to pack up. And I might pack up more tomorrow morning on Tuesday before the mail person comes. So I wanted to show you what a typical shipment day looks like for me. So I've got a little bit of everything for you in this video, and in this shipment that's going out today, I've got plush, I've got trash to cash, I've got health and beauty items, I got toys, I've got a little bit of everything. So let's just go ahead and get started. So last year, before we moved, we had a whole filing cabinet full of manuals and stuff like that. So this is a lawnmower we used to have. Before throwing them out, I looked them up. I sold several manuals. This one sold for $16 on eBay. So this is Slimer from the Ghostbusters. This is part of my husband's toy collection for when he was a child. Part of our attic clean out. Now this was something, I guess, like a Play-Doh-like figure almost. And it was supposed to have an extruder here. That is missing. But just this piece here sold for $40 on eBay. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. That's what Belinda Carlisle said. But this is a sermon selection from David Jeremiah. This sold on eBay for $30.37. I picked up several others of these, I think in a thrift store for a couple of dollars each. This is the last one that I have that I needed to sell. This is a fancy toilet paper holder by Amarok. Like an ornate brass design, and this sold for $24.50 on eBay. Okay, we didn't get another dog, but it sure does look pretty realistic, doesn't it? This is an American Samoan style stuffed animal that sold for $90, and it's a Walmart brand. But this is a realistic style stuffed animals. People collect certain breeds or certain ones, and you'd be really surprised. I mean, $90 is pretty surprising how much some of these can go for. But he's pretty big, as you can see. Bigger than Celeste. Okay, possibly you might file this under the trash to cash category. This sold for $24. It is a Krups steam nozzle that goes to an espresso machine. Now, the espresso machine I bought from the thrift store, and it had tons of gunk inside of it. I tried to descale it, couldn't get it to get clean, but that was okay. Because actually it turned out that it was worth more to sell it for parts than the entire machine was worth anyways. So this is the second piece I think I've sold from it. I also sold the boiler cap from my estate sale a couple of weeks ago. Remember this Clinique comb? White frosted Clinique comb. Now it doesn't look like anything special. Honestly, it looks like something you can get Sally Beauty for like $2. This comb sold for $30. Alright, I'm going to try to be real careful with this. As you can tell, I'm pretty accident prone. This is a Dexter knife I picked up at the thrift store probably about a month ago. And I have 3 other ones that were from the set that I picked up. Now, yes, Dexter, just like the TV show. I've never seen that before. I guess that's an appropriate name for the show. Maybe it was named after these knives. I'm not sure. I never saw it. Anyways, this single knife sold for $20. From the church sale I went to, I guess about a month ago now, I sold my first piece of the cat's meows. I got the whole bag for $5. This one piece sold for $15, and it's the dogwood tree. Okay, this kind of looks like a swing seat, possibly. But this is a piece of exercise equipment. It's by Red Cord. It took me a little bit to figure out exactly what this was, because these are, as far as I can tell, no longer being made. This sold for $40 on Mercari for just this single piece here. This set is so cute. It's a Kitchen Littles slushy machine, like for your Barbie. So you can put the slush in here. Then you can just pull on the handle and it dispenses right out into the cup. How cool is that? Like, you can have your own 7-Eleven or convenience store, Wawa, Buc-ee's for your Barbies. That is so cute and so cool. This sold for $40. This is another weapon. This is a ninja weapon. This is actually from the Ninja Blender. And same thing as with the espresso machine, this was worth selling pieced out. I've already sold the blender, a cup itself, and the lid. this one piece sold for $10 for the blade. Okay, Nona has decided to join us for the second half of this video, and Cece is back. Okay, this is a sprinkler irrigation system that you keep inside your house. Now is the prime time that people are going to be buying these with the summer coming up. This one sold for $43. Now, you can't just look these up by the model number. You also need to know how many modules are inside, and you can see that right here. So the price really depends on how many zones there are. Okay, and I used these for many, many years for my art supplies, pens, pencils. These are just IKEA buckets. They go on like a little rail system. I have 2 of them in this lime green yellowish color and then 2 in the blue. These sold for $38 for the set of 4. I am 100% certain I did not spend anywhere near that, and I probably used them for about 10 years or so. So I've more than got my money's worth and use out of that. Okay, this yo-yo I got at a very overpriced estate sale last week. This guy had tons of yo-yos. I'm sure he heard the joke all the time, you know, your yo-yo, you collect yo-yos. A lot of them were like Duncan professionals, tournaments. They all were different variations of the same kind of yo-yo, different colors, so they're pretty easy to look up. This one really caught my eye because of the intricate detail on it. I paid $7 for this. Now, how much do you think somebody paid for this wood yo-yo? Now, it sold overnight. This sold for $200 for this wood yo-yo. Absolutely crazy. Now, there were 2 others currently listed on eBay, but they were both brand new. The cheapest one, I think, was $300. So that's why I priced it at $200. I honestly thought I was going to sit on it for a little bit. Because according to Chesapeake, other brand new ones had sold for around $200 bucks. So I just wanted to go in lower than the brand new ones that were currently listed. And boy, was I surprised. $200 for a wood yo-yo. Now, this G.I. Joe was part of my husband's toy collection also. He had probably close to, I don't know, 50, 75 or so G.I. Joes. This one sold for $34. Now, if you have a ton of G.I. Joes or you have G.I. Joes that you don't know what their names are, what their guns are, their weapons are that go with them, I'm going to link some really helpful websites into my description down below. Because a lot of them look pretty identical, but each guy has a different gun that's just slightly, just ever so slightly different from the other guy. It's crazy. Okay, and this cute little Ralph Lauren sweater sold for $26 on Mercari. Now, I assume some little boy or girl is going to wear this for the 4th of July coming up. I mean, this would be way too hot where we're at to wear. You would die. I just looked up to see this is going. This is going to Wisconsin. So possibly it's going to be cool enough to wear there. I don't know. It's like 100 degrees on 4th of July where I live in Florida. Yeah, so last year I sold a men's version of this sweater for, I think, $100. So definitely keep your eye out for the Ralph Lauren flag sweaters. They're definitely more valuable than the Old Navy flag tees. So it's the next day. It's Tuesday. I had a few sales come in last night, and I want to show you what they are. And this is our special guest for today. This is Daisy. This is my brother's dog that I'm puppy sitting for the next few days. Isn't she the cutest little Muppet? Oh. Say hi, Muppet. Okay, so last night for a porch pickup, I sold a Roku stick for $20. I paid $5 for this. This was absolutely not worth me flipping at all because I had an unreal number of no-shows on this. I had so many, probably 30 people ask me if it was available. Probably like 5 or 6 people actually schedule a pickup and they never showed. It's such an incredible headache, but I made 15 bucks profit because there were no fees on it because it was a Facebook pickup, porch pickup. So on Mercari, we sold this G.I. Joe guy for $12. Again, that's part of the attic cleanup. On Poshmark, I sold these 2 SkinCeuticals. They're just basically samples. This set sold for $16 on Poshmark, and this is the only sale I got on Poshmark the entire weekend. Now, a little note about these SkinCeuticals. I had some listings taking down for barrel warnings because the company wanted to say they were counterfeit. And that was both on eBay and Mercari. Mercari had some kind of copyright warning too. And knowing that I'm not positive I would pick up this brand again because it's been kind of a pain to keep them listed on the websites because they keep getting taken down. So Poshmark is the only place that I haven't had them taken down yet. Okay, on eBay, I sold my vibrator that I picked up for free on the side of the road last week. This sold for $22 for the Skin Gym vibrator. And it's for your face. Also on eBay, I sold this J at Play tummy stuffer shark stuffed animal for $32. Okay, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please give me a great big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below if you like this style of video and you want me to continue doing my what sold, you know, over the weekend videos just like this. Or let me know if you prefer the BOLA videos that are concentrated on a certain topic like plush and toys and linens. Let me know what you prefer. Leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe and we'll see you next time. Bye!
It's like a family tree, part of you and part of me. And if we should separate,